Hello everybody, Mr. Flash here, and today I'm running something a little bit different. I'm running Steel Winged Corviknight in the Go Battle League, and yeah, let's just get right into it. First game here is Corviknight into Pidgeot. The kind of main reason why I'm running Steel Winged Corviknight is to do with the fairies, Tinkatons, the Mimikyus, just trying to do a lot of fast pressure damage, so I feel like Steel Wing is just a little bit better in that sense. And if people don't respect my charge moves, it's going to do damage. So overall, I think it's a really good pick for this current meta. And our opponent goes in with an Ampharos here. We are going to no-shield a potential Trailblaze, which absolutely does 0 damage into us. We're going to farm up a little bit and throw a Wrap. I feel like I should have thrown it a little bit sooner just to do, more damage over time, but they do block it. And we are going to get to an Aqua Tail. We're going to throw at CMP, I think. And we're just going to let it go through. They're going to throw both shields up, which is very interesting. Actually, don't get a CMP. And I'm thinking here, do I shield, do I shield, do I shield? I do. I think I can get to a second Aqua Tail. He throws a Trailblaze back to back, so we get all of his energy out, which is actually kind of good for us. Just because Ampharos is just going to do a lot of damage into us, which then I go into Obstagoon. He switches into Venusaur. I switch into Corviknight. He has no shields. This Air Cutter is about to do an insane amount of damage. We are going to no shield here. We are going to shield a Frenzy Plant. It would knock us out. We are going to farm up just a little bit right before he gets to another move, and this Air Cutter will knock out this Venusaur. Shout out Corviknight. So fun to use. Trust me, guys. If you have a decent ranked one, he's fun to use. Steel Wing does not knock out the Ampharos, but the Ampharos is going to get a move off. It should just be a brutal swing. And Obstagoon is just going to eat it like a champ, and then Cross Chop here should hopefully do enough damage to knock out the Pidgeot. It is a normal type, but it is also a flyer. It's on 1 HP. We get one move, and we win the game. Second game here, we're facing a Shadow Excadrill. So this team is quite interesting that we're facing. I am doing a voiceover of it, but a second Shadow Pokemon is Venomoth. I've never seen a Shadow Venomoth before, so it's kind of cool. And they go ahead and shield the Wrap, just taking even more damage now that the debuff is on them, and they're also stuck in the switch. So I'm thinking here, maybe I go with the second one, but we just go for Aqua Tail. It's so low. There's no need to throw a Wrap and waste more energy if they're going to shield like that. And we're just going to try to farm down all the way. We're going to let this attack move go. He's going to have a little bit of residual energy left over, but that is okay. We still have a shield left with 2 fully HP Pokemon. Gonna go in with Corviknight, absolutely just demolish that with Steel Wing. Now Excadrill is coming in. I'm just doing a little bit of damage, and here I should have tried to catch the charge move, but you just have to go and shield it. Rock Slide would do a lot of damage, and I just didn't want to give it up. We are gonna go with Air Cutter. I could have went with a payback with a Shadow Quagsire, but I just figured maybe doing Air Cutters all the way would be faster. And he's just throwing Aqua Tails, so we don't have to worry about that. And now I didn't think we were going to get to the payback, so I tried to click the Air Cutter, and I just miscounted, and he knocks us out. So now Obstagoon is going to come in and try to clean up this mess that I've put myself into. And this Quagsire is going to go for another Aqua Tail, drink some water. Excadrill is going to come in, has no shields. We're just going to go ahead and throw a Cross Chop. I don't even care how much energy he's at. I'm just going to throw it. It's going to knock him out. It's Shadow. And now Quagsire is going to come in. He should get to another Aqua Tail, but it's not going to knock us out. Unless it's like a Mod Bomb, then it probably would, but I think it's an Aqua Tail. And we're going to get to our Cross Chop and finish off this game 2, starting off 2-0. Honestly, I'm really loving this team so far, and with this meta, haven't really seen any fairy types in the first 2 games, and now we see one versus Azumarill. Not a bad matchup for us. We are doing a lot of fresh pressure move with that Steel type, Steel Wing, and we're going to go ahead and throw an Air Cutter. I probably should have farmed up to a payback, or I should have just thrown it because he just no shields it. And we are going to shield up this Ice Beam potentially to Hydro Pump, so definitely glad I did. And now a regular Stunfisk comes in. I go in with Obstagoon. He is up 2 shields. And with this regular Stunfisk, I don't really know his moveset, so Earthquake is going to do a lot of damage. And I'm hoping to potentially get 2 Cross Chops off before I go down, but it's not going to be looking like that. It's super effective, but it's not going to do much damage. I do shield I'm watching this game back. I shouldn't have shielded that. I should have just came in with a different Pokemon, saved the shield for Azumarill, because now we're not going to be doing much, but we get to a Gunk Shot, and is this Azumarill going to shield up? If it doesn't, it's going to knock out. He doesn't. He thought we had Night Slash or Cross Chop. That wasn't going to knock him out. So now we switch into Dragonair versus the Shadow Swampert. Swampert's going to do a lot of damage. It's not looking good for us right now. He goes with the Earthquake. Yeah, it's not looking good for us whatsoever. So we're going to go into the Corviknight. We're going to throw an Air Cutter. I figured he was going to get to a Hydro Pump, so even though it would knock us out, I just wanted to get some shields down. And yeah, it's just not looking good for us. Probably, I was going to say another Earthquake, but it's a Hydro Cannon. He's going to get a farm down before we even get to the Air Cutter. It's very unfortunate, and we just go down. So we're starting off 2-1. You can't win them all. In my last video, I had Greedent. Greedent probably would have swept the whole team, but it's alright. The next game here, where we got Shadow Corviknight into Steelix. Now, both of our fast move pressures not going to do a lot of damage. Most of the time, Steelix runs Crunch and Psychic Fang, so I'm not really going to be shielding up this Steelix unless, I really need to. Just going to be doing fast move pressure into the Payback. I'm hoping he doesn't shield here. It's going to be a lot of damage. He doesn't shield, which is great. And we get him on a CMP. I am going to shield here. Just thinking, Crunch is going to do a lot of damage. I don't really want to take that much damage. And I can just go ahead and switch here and potentially farm down with Obstagoon. And even if it is a Crunch, it's not even going to do much damage. Water check. So we knock out the Steelix, and in comes Marowak. This is not good for us whatsoever. So we're just going to farm to Cross Chops. This is a Bone Club. We do not have to shield it. And honestly, this game's not looking good for us either after just coming off a loss. Cross Chop is gonna be thrown. Hopefully get a shield. We don't. We do just no damage with this fast move pressure, or with the charge move. So in comes Corviknight. We're gonna have to eat this, I think, because there's no way we can win that shield matchup. Bone Club comes in, doesn't knock us out. Can I get to the Payback? I don't mess up like last game, and we just get the Air Cutter off, getting a shield as well. Very nice. Now I'm thinking, I think I just got to come in Dragonair. I no shield this, hoping it's just another Bone Club. It is. And now the fast move pressure is adding up. Get to the Aqua Tail, hoping he doesn't shield to knock out this Marowak. It is quite annoying for my team. He does shield it, but I try to get a catch on the Obstagoon, but we do get to throw. And it's not going to do any damage, as we've seen from last time, but our opponent throws, which is absolutely insane for us. We really needed that, because we need to keep up the shield with Dragonair, and we're going to get more energy. We're going to knock out the Marowak, and in comes Venusaur. Holy, not good for him. Dragon types are resisted to grass types, so we can go ahead and throw that, and he's not going to be able to get to another move. He does, actually, but we have a shield, and we're going to go ahead and win this game. Honestly, a Steelix, Marowak, Venusaur lineup, I don't know, it's quite interesting, to say the least. So we're now, 3-1? Pretty good. Fourth game here, or fifth game, I should say, facing Galarian Weezing, and look how much this Steel Wing damage is doing. This is what I wanted to showcase to you guys. And we actually catch the overheat on our Dragonair, which is absolutely huge. I probably could have shielded it, but he probably would have switched out anyways, and in comes Absol. And Absol has really fast charge move pressure, which I feel like would be good against Mimikyu. He let the Brutal Swing go. I don't really know what I was thinking. And actually, I was thinking Obstagoon because of Dark type, so we were just going to farm up with Obstagoon, take a shield. I probably didn't need to shield this, thinking it was going to be Brutal Swing, but glad I did. It was Mega Horn. And in comes Weezing, back in comes Corviknight, and we're going to get a move off, forcing him to shield up and use Overheat. So we get a shield, and we're just going to shield and farm down with for more energy. Comes Overheat, and now it's Drift Bloom, and now our Payback will do a lot of damage, but he still does have a shield, so we're gonna try and bait out the potential shield. We don't get it, but it's still reasonably good damage, and we get an attack rise, so that's really good for us. His charge moves aren't gonna do too much. Oh, it's Mystical Fire, never mind. That's actually kind of crazy. that a Mystical Fire doesn't one-shot Shadow Corviknight. I have to look at the moveset on that. But another Mystical Fire comes in. We're going to throw Cross Chop with Obstagoon. See what happens here. Can we get a shield? We do. So, fun thing with Cross Chop, you're about to see. It does absolutely 0 damage. And the fact that our opponent shielded it, boink, is just the winning condition. And them throwing here, even better for us. So, Obstagoon gonna eat that. Change out the debuff and just instantly throw. I don't know why. I think in my head I thought they had a second move, so I just threw it over instantly and the opponent left. And the last game here, facing Annihilate, a little bit scary with Shadow Ball, Rage Fist, Ghost type Rage Fist in close combat. It's a little bit scary, but he's throwing Ice Punch and we let it go. You usually always let go the first charge move from Annihilate, unless they build up a lot for close combat, then it's a little iffy. But we do get a shield with the Air Cutter since it is super effective. I am going to shield now, even though if it is a Rage Fist, it is what it is. I could have shielded the first one, but it's okay. We're just gonna farm up more energy for our Corviknight, switch into Obstagoon versus Giraffe. Sorry for my chair, it's a little squeaky. But Trailblaze comes in, and we know Trailblaze isn't going to do too much to us. We're going to go ahead and throw a Cross Chop here versus Giraffe, hopefully getting his final shield. We do. And Giraffe was just our bait. We don't need him that bad. We could switch into Corviknight and, potentially CMP or just throw the move right away, but he does a fast move and then throws, so we're just going to go ahead and eat it. Psychic Fangs, that is totally fine with us. Annihilate comes in and we can just throw an Aqua Tail and knock him out. Annihilate's really good if you have shield advantage, but when you're down shields, look at that. He just got demolished, and our opponent here is thinking what to throw next. It's Glaring Razing, and we already know Corviknight is going to win this matchup every single day of the week. Up shields, tied shields, maybe even down shield. I'll have to look at it. But Shadow Corviknight is just super fun, running Steel Wing, and I think you guys should try it out too. It's really good against these fairy meta at the moment with Mimikyu and such. So yeah, guys, we're just gonna be going ahead and just winning this game. And I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, and I hope to see you in the next video. Like and sub, and Mr. Flashy, deuce.